Hello my dear aspirants, a very warm welcome to you all. I hope all of you are doing great and also you have done quite well in today's examination. That is your MPSC LDA examination. So from the past 20 days we were struggling a lot, we were working quite hard to get very good marks in this particular examination, and finally today the exam was conducted quite smoothly. There wasn't any issue seen, and also it was specifically maintained the timing of the examination. So it was quite good for the exam aspirants, because as the exam ended, many aspirants contacted me and they gave me the analysis of the paper. How was the paper, what kind of question they found, and what were the attempts that they actually did. So in this particular video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a bit of analysis on our two strong subjects, that is your aptitude and reasoning. Okay, along with other subjects also will be covered. You'll have an answer key session for those subjects also. Our faculties are preparing the answer key session for you. So I'm starting with mine. I'm going to cover aptitude and reasoning portion out here. So you see till the end how and what are the approaches with which we can solve the question, and what would be the safe attempt that you should have in order to qualify this particular examination. Right? So stay till the end, because I'll give you full analysis of these two sections. Along with that, we'll solve the paper along. Yes? So let's start. So as we know, there were 150 questions carrying 300 marks, 2 marks each question, and also 5 sections were there, among which English had the highest weightage. So this time your selection will be totally based on English paper. If you have done English quite well, then you are surely selected, and if you couldn't do well, then let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. Let's depend on our luck. But I would suggest you one thing: do not get demotivated and do not stop your preparation right away. Okay, as the exam has ended, many of the aspirants they stop preparing, but I would suggest that keep preparing for your next examination, because we have DSC also, then we have MCS, then we have SI, many exams coming up for you. Okay, so keep preparing, right? And then we have general knowledge and current affairs in the second weightage. After that, we have our reasoning and aptitude. Okay, here this portion, which carries around about 70 marks. So I'm going to solve this particular portion in this video. Along with that, we have basic computer, which carried a 50%, 50 marks out here. Yes. So if we talk about aptitude, these were the topic from where the questions were being asked. So as I've mentioned in most expected question session, that last time in LDA, many questions were asked from a simple topic, that is your number system. So this time we can expect that our Meghalaya government might give question from these topic, and as expected, it happened as such that we've got many questions from all these topics. So almost all topics had one question each from the section. Okay, this was the aptitude analysis. Along with that, if we look for reasoning analysis, there also will be coming. Okay, so roundabout, if we see what is the level of the questions of aptitude, so I can say it is from easy to moderate. It was not that difficult. Okay, I can easily say that an aspirant who have cleared the basic, who have joined our batch, could easily do 15 out of 15 questions easily. Okay, so let's learn how to solve the question and what are the things that were asked. Okay, this was the paper. Okay, and here I'm going to solve series 2 paper, series 2. So let's do it together. Okay, so as you can see, I've snapped the picture and I've just put it out here. So we'll solve now. Okay, see, a fruit seller sells 2 oranges for ₹5 and makes a profit of 25%. What is the cost price of 1 orange? So I'm doing it in a short approach. So we know that out here what's given is 2 orange, okay, they cost me ₹5. Okay, so if I want to find 1 orange cost, what will be the 1 orange cost? 1 orange cost me ₹5 by 2 rupees. Don't come into decimal, because this thing will get cancelled out. It's easy, right? And he wants to make a profit of 25%. So 25% means 1 by 4. Okay, we know this. So we'll write cost price and we are going to write selling price. This 4 is the cost price. In 4, I have done 1 profit. So I've got 5 as the selling price. Now, what they have given me the selling price. That is your 5 by 2 rupees of 1 orange. Because I want the cost price of 1 orange. That's why I have found the selling price of 1 orange. So 1 orange cost 5 by 2 rupees. So what should I multiply in 5 to get 5 by 2? You would say, sir, multiply 1 by 2 and you'll get 5 by 2. So same 1 by 2 you multiply out here, and you can see that your answer will be how much? 4 into 1 by 2 is 2 rupees, and this is your option number A is the right answer. So question number 91, option A would be the right answer. That is your 2 rupees. Easy question. Let's move ahead. Next. Question number 92. See here. A train 240 meter long passes a pole in 24 seconds. Its speed is. So in time, speed, distance, video, I have mentioned you, whenever a train crosses a pole or a person or a fixed object, the distance traveled will be the train length. So in short, we can use the formula speed equal to distance by time. In distance, I'll write train length divided by the time taken to cover. So speed will be how much? So the train length is 240 meter and the time taken is 24 seconds. Now if you see, the unit is in meter per second, but the answer they wanted to get is in kilometers per hour. So we have to convert meter per second to kilometers per hour. And in order to do that, what we'll do is we'll multiply 18 by 5 out here. That's it. 18 by 5 and we'll get the answer. Okay. So 24 tens is 240. 5 twos is 10. So 2 into 18 would be 36 kilometers per hour. So such question I did cover in the basic class, right? So this is a very basic question, easy question. Next, question number 93. A sum of rupees 1500. So if you have checked my most expected question session, there exact same type question I have done. So similar question came in your examination. So I want to divide 1500 rupees among A, B, C. We have the ratio of A, B and C given to us as what? 2:3:5. And I want to get the share of B. So in order to get the share of B, what is B? Sir, B is 3. Just write 3 out here. Then multiply. What is given in the question? 1500. So write 1500 at the top. I taught you this thing. And what is this? This is the total share. Okay. Total share of A, B and C together. So A, B and C together will be how much? Just add them up. 2 plus 3, 5 plus 5, 10. This is the answer. So 0, 0 cancel. 3 into 150 would be 450 rupees. So B is going to have how much? B is going to have 450 rupees with him. Option B is the right answer. Next, let's see question number 94. A batsman scored 75 runs in 15 overs. Okay. He says that total run scored is 75 and number of overs were 15 over. In that case, what is the average run rate per over? So in 1 over, how much did he score? It's very simple. We need to get the average. So average is what? Average is total divided by the numbers. So let's do it. What is the total? Total is 75 and numbers is 15. You cancel, you get 5 runs per over. That means he was scoring 5 runs per over, and that is the reason why he is getting 75 runs in 15 overs. Easy. Next, question number 95. Okay, so this particular maths and reasoning portion together should have been solved in max 20 minutes, not more than that. Okay, let's see. A, B can complete a work in 12 days and 18 days respectively. If they work together, how many days? So I taught you a trick. Remember in the class? Yes, what was the trick? Whenever two person works together and if I want to find time taken by both of them, in that case what you'll do is first you multiply the days at the top. So write 12 into 18 at the top and at the below just add them up. 12 plus 18. This is your answer. That's it. So 12 into 18 divided by, if I add them up, I'll get 30 out here. Just cancel this, you'll get the answer. 6 5s are 30, 6 2s are 12. Okay, so we're getting decimal. Okay, no worries. 36 by 5 would be how much? 7.2 days, which is my option number B. B is the right answer. B is the right answer, 7.2 days. Easy question. Next, 96. The product of two consecutive positive integers is 420. That means there are two integers, suppose x and y. If I multiply them, I should get 420. Okay. So instead of making equation, I taught you in class that you use the option to solve it. Multiply the option and see where you're getting 420. So I would say it will be directly option number A. Why? Because this is the only option which has a 0. In other option, if I do 8 into 9, I'll get 2 in the last digit. Okay, 5 into 4 is again 20, but obviously this is not going to be 420. And here 3 into 2 is 6. So only option left is this one. And also I can see that 2 into 21 is 42. Along with 0, you'll get 420. So option is the right answer. Okay, easy. Don't make equation. If you want to make equation, then the equation would have been like this. Two consecutive number means if first number is x, then the other number would be x plus 1. And this is equivalent to 420. This will form a quadratic equation, that is x square plus x minus 420 equal to 0. And then you have to solve this, okay, which would be quite lengthy. Okay, next. Okay, see this. A shopkeeper earns 25% profit on article if cost price is 400, then selling price is what? I taught you the trick, just use that. Okay, we want to make a profit of 25%. 25% means 1 by 4. We'll write cost price, we are writing selling price. What is the cost price? Cost price is 4. And there I want to make a profit of 1 rupee, so selling price is 5. What is given? They have given us the cost price as 400. So cost price is 400. In 4, what you should multiply to get 400? Multiply 100. So here also you can multiply by 100 and you get 500 is the right answer. Very easy question. Option number B is the right answer. Okay, next. A sum of money doubles itself. Exact similar question I did in class. Remember? Okay. So there is a sum of money which I do not know. Okay. Suppose it's 100 rupees. Okay. This 100 rupees doubles itself. Means it becomes 200. Okay. 200. In how many years? In 5 years. Right. Similarly, how many years will it take if a sum triples? If I want to make this particular sum triple of itself, that means 300, then how many years will be taken? So here I taught you a trick. Remember what? You see the interest. How much interest you can get out here? I can see between 100 and 200, I can see 100 rupees interest. and in 100 and 300 I can see 200 rupees as the interest. So just see how much is your interest increasing. So interest is increased by 2 times. So just multiply this 2 out here. So 5 into 2, you'll be getting 10 years. This will be the answer, which is option number what? B. Okay, option number B. Next. Okay, question number 99. If 5 men can reap a field in 8 days. Okay, this is MDH concept. I taught you MDH concept. What was the concept? M1 D1 H1 divided by W1 equal to M2 D2 H2 divided by W2. Okay, what do we have? We have men and we have days. So remove hour and work because we can modify the formula. I taught you, remember? So how many men are there? There are 5 men and they work for how many days? They work for 8 days. This is equivalent to how many men should I put if I want to complete the work in how many days? 4 days. Just solve this, you'll get the answer. If you take 4 there, this will get divided. So 5 into 8 divided by 4 equal to men 2. So 4 2s are, you'll get 10. 10 men is the right answer, which is option number A. Option number A. Okay, next. Question number 100. Let's do it quickly. A car travels 240 kilometers in 4 hours. Okay, 240 kilometers in 4 hours. How long will it take him to travel 360 kilometers? So what did I taught? I taught you proportionality rule. Remember? Speed equal to distance by time. So out here I did not mention anything about speed. I'm talking only about distance and time. In that case, speed would be constant. When speed is constant, you can equate them distance 1 by time 1 equal to distance 2 divided by time 2. Just use this and you'll get the answer. Distance 1 is how much? 240 kilometers divided by time taken is how much? 4. And this would be equal to distance 2 is 360 and this would be the time taken T2. Just solve this, you'll get the answer. Out here you'll get 60 and you take T2 there, 60 there, so you get T2 equal to 360 divided by 60, which is how much? 6 hours. Okay, which is option number B. Option number B. Got it? Okay, now if you notice out here, most of the options are A, B. When does that happen? Do you know? When the questions are made in ChatGPT. Yes, you can check. So I think the examiner made this question on ChatGPT. But whatever it is, it's good for us, right? It's scoring paper. See, a shopkeeper sells an article for rupees 720, okay, and makes a profit to for 20%. Exact same question. 20% means what? 20% means 1 out of 5. Yes, you write cost price, you write selling price. What will be the cost price? It's 5, so just write 5. Selling price would be, I've made a profit, so 5 plus 1 would be 6. This is the selling price. What's given in the question? They have given selling price of the article as 720. So selling price is given to be 720. Okay. How much should I multiply in 6 to get 720? If you multiply 120, you'll get 720. So you multiply 120, you're getting 600. Done. Okay. Very easy question. Option number A. See, I told you, right? A, B, A, B. This, I can guarantee that these questions were made in ChatGPT. Okay. Okay. Let's check another one. Question number 2. Okay. A train travels from city A to city B with so exact same question I did in my paid batches, right? So paid batch students can relate this particular concept, and I told them in such question you can utilize the time, efficiency and work concept. Time and work concept also you can utilize to solve this type of question. So let's see how. So when I go from A to B, I'm writing AB. When I go from A to B, okay, I take the speed as 60 kilometers per hour, and when I come back from B to A, I take 40. So we have time with us. So what do we need? We need, sorry, this is the speed. We have speed with us. So what do we need? We need time and we need distance. What will be the distance? The LCM of these two numbers. Remember I taught you? LCM of 60 and 40 is 120. Remember? Yes, 120, 120. What should I multiply in 60 to get 120? You would say, sir, multiply 60 2s are 120 and 40 multiply 3. Got it? We have time, we have distance. Average speed is what? Average speed is total distance by total time. So total distance will be what? 120 kilometer plus again 120 kilometer. Yes, because I'm going from A to B and B to A. So two-way journey. 120 go away, 120 come back. And time taken is, first I took 2 hours, then I took 3 hours. So this will be the answer, 240 divided by 5, which is your 48 kilometers per hour. Okay, and I taught in the class also. Remember in paid class I told you, never do average like that. Okay, 60 plus 40 divided by 2. This is absolutely wrong. You cannot get average speed like that. Next question. Average of 12 numbers is 40 if each number increased by 5. I told you in this also in paid batch that if an average is given, if I increase all the numbers with so and so, then your average also increases in that way. So simply your average would be what? In 40 just add 5 because I'm adding 5 in all the numbers, right? So 40 plus 5 would be 45. This is your new average. Simple. Okay, all the basic concepts are being utilized in this particular paper. Okay, next. Question number 104. Let's see. A pipe can fill a tank in 6 hours. Another pipe can empty the tank in 8 hours. Pipes and cistern, same use, time, efficiency, work concept. Let's do it. We have pipe 1 which can fill the tank in 6 hours. We have pipe 2 which fill the tank in 8 hours. We have time. What do we need? We need efficiency and we need work. What will be the work? Work will be the LCM of these two, which is how much? 24. So let's get the efficiency. What is the efficiency? In 6 I'll multiply 4 to get 24. In 8 I'll multiply 3 to get 24. But the thing is, out here there are two pipes. One is filling and one is emptying. So the empty pipe will have negative efficiency. Remember I told you this thing? Okay, the pipe which fills has positive efficiency and the pipe which empties has a negative efficiency. So if I want to get the time taken by both the pipes, if I open both the pipes together, what will be the answer? Total work now, this much work both of them will be doing, but with the efficiency of what? 4 and 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. That means it takes 24 hours to fill the tank. Okay, option number D would be the right answer. Okay, maybe this is not made by ChatGPT. Okay, you're getting CD also. Next. 105. Let's do it quickly. This is distance and direction. A man walks 5 kilometers towards north. So we have 4 cardinal directions. On the top we have north, bottom we have south, east and west. So this question also I have covered in most expected series. Remember? Let's do it. This is the starting point. From here he goes north 5 kilometers. He reaches here 5 kilometers. Okay. From here he takes a right turn. Right turn means I'll go this side and walks for 3 kilometers. This is 3. He reached here. Now what do they want? They want how far is he from the starting point. If I say how far is he, then we want to find this distance. Okay, this is what this is x. So use the trick. What is it? X square equal to 5 square plus of 3 square. X square is equal to 5 square means 25, 3 square means 9. So x square is how much? 34. So x square, x would be root 34. Now we know that there isn't any root 34. Root 36 is 6, but root 34 should come a decimal. So decimal option is only 1. A would be the right answer. Don't solve, okay? Don't solve. A is the right answer, okay? Smart work. Done. Okay, my friends. So maths part is over. So maths part hardly took us how much minute? I think 10 minutes to solve, right? So similarly, let's do it reasoning also quickly, okay? See here. First question of reasoning. Distance, direction, angle base. I taught you this also. What was the trick? Remember? Person is facing north. So we'll make a cross and he's facing north. So we'll point like this. North means on top, right? He's facing north like this. He's moving this side. Okay. Then he turns 90 clockwise, anti-clockwise. So what did we do? We write anti-clockwise on one side and we write clockwise on one side. Remember? Clockwise is how much? 90 degree. Just write 90 out here. Anti-clockwise how much? 180 degree. Just write 180 out here. Now what we'll do is subtract them. Subtract. How much you're getting? 90 degree. Now I'll go anti-clockwise or clockwise. That depends on which value is bigger. So you can see 180 is bigger and this 180 sits on anti-clockwise. That means I have to turn 180 90 degree anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise means like this, clockwise means like this. So if I turn 90, that means from here it'll go here. So here's moving in this direction now. This is what? This is your west, which is option number D. Option number D. Okay. Next question. Pointed towards the man, Ritika said. Pointy type question. I told you, right? I told you or not? Last time your basic puzzle based puzzle based blood relation question came. This time pointy type will come and see it came. Okay. Let's learn how to solve this. I taught you what to do. Whenever such questions come, always look who is speaking. Ritika is speaking. Bring Ritika. Ritika is speaking. Okay, and is a girl. Right? Then look for my word. What's given? My grandfather. So Ritika's grandfather will be what? This is Ritika's father or mother. And their father would be Ritika's grandfather. This is the grandfather. Yes, where we are here. We were in Ritika. I said grandfather. That's why I went on top. From grandfather, next is given only son. When I say only son would be at the bottom. This guy would be the only son. We are here now. Okay, do we have any relation behind? No. So go reverse. See, what's in front of? In front of we have son. So Ritika cannot be the son. Ritika is a girl. So I'll make a son out here. This is the son. We are here now. Anything else? No. So this will be the man that we are talking about. This will be the man. Now as the man has come here, we can get the answer. How is Ritika related to that man? This man is going to call Ritika as her sister, which is option number A. Option number A. Next. Okay. Question number 108. Syllogism also we did. Yes. If it is true that all cars are vehicle will be like this. All cars are vehicle. All cars are vehicle. And some vehicles are electric. Some vehicles are electric. So some vehicles are electric would be this much. Okay. In that case, let's check the options what's given. All cars are electric. Do we see all cars electric? No. Wrong. Some cars are electric. Some cars are electric. No. Both circles are not touching each other. Wrong. Cars might be, they are saying. Might be. Okay. Might be means uncertain. Okay. It might be. I'm not sure, but it might be. So this will be correct. Okay. If I said cars are electric, that would have been wrong. But car might be. You see, might. This is a possibility condition. So in paid batch, we did not cover possibility condition. So sorry from my end. But okay, whatever it is, this time this thing came newly. So possibility condition also will consider in foundation batch. So if you join the foundation batch, we learn possibility condition as well. Okay, yeah, and many students, they left this particular question because they had doubt. But even if you did not leave, it was okay because you don't have negative marks. So you could have attempted. Okay, this is logical reasoning. Okay, logical means just by reading the statement, you have to answer. See, a company finds that the employee who works in team tends to be more productive. That means they are saying when someone works in a team, they are more productive. What can be concluded about the relationship between teamwork and productivity? So teamwork and productivity, you would say, sir, they are related, right? They are related. When I make a team and when I do teamwork, that time my productivity increases. So productivity and teamwork are dependent with each other. Okay. And mainly productivity is totally dependent on teamwork. So this would be their correlation. Okay. There is a correlation between teamwork and productivity. This will be the right answer. Correlation. Correlation means there is some kind of relation between them. Okay. Next. Okay. 110. Again, syllogism. Okay. Once more we have syllogism. What's given? See. So all cats are mammal. All cats are mammal. Then some mammal are carnivores. Some mammal are carnivores. This will be carnivores. Done. Let's see what can the conclusion be concluded. Okay. All cats are carnivores. Can I see all cats in carnivores? No. Some cats are carnivores. Some cats are carnivores. No. What else? Cats may or may not be carnivore. Yes. See, cats may or may not be carnivore is correct. Okay. This is again possibility. So just remember like this, if something is uncertain, like cat and carnivore are uncertain, in that case, if I use word like might be, can be, possibility, then that would be correct. Okay. Next. Okay. Again, we have blood relation pointing type. X introduces Y saying. That means who's speaking? X is speaking, right? X is saying. So X is saying. What he says, look for my word. What's given? My father. X's father. X's father is going to come at the top. This is X's father. Yes. Anything else given? No. Then we have to go reverse. Okay. Again, see. We have again a word father. We have father. So this father's father will come at the top. This is the father. Okay. Then what do we have? Granddaughter. Granddaughter. Who would be the granddaughter? One case I would say that X would be the granddaughter. Another case might be that if I write X, X's father and his father, in that case I can say X will have a sister and this would be what? This would be the granddaughter. Okay. Then husband. So her husband would come out here. This will be the husband. This would be her husband and her husband would be out here. This is the husband. Done. Anything else? No. Where we are here. So this will be Y. This will be Y. About whom we are talking about. This will be Y. Okay. Now let's see with these two diagrams, which diagram is visible out here. How is Y related to X? What is X going to call Y? So if you see this, X is going to call Y as her husband. I don't see husband out here. That means this is not the correct diagram. Out here, X is going to call him was brother-in-law. Brother-in-law is the, yes, option number D is the right answer. Brother-in-law. Done. Next. If cat is coded as 3120, very easy question. Direct coding decoding. We are just writing the letter numbers out here. C is third letter. A is one letter. T is 20th number letter. Similarly, for dog also we can do it. D is fourth number letter. O is 15th letter. And G is your 7th letter. 4157, option number A. 4157 is option number A. Next. 113. Which word appears third in the dictionary? So we have learned this. Third in the dictionary. So what do? We compare the letters. Okay. C cancels out because it's common. A cancels out. Now among R, T and S, which is going to come first? R are going to come at first. R is going to come at first. Okay. So among these two, who is going to come first? Card will be the first one. This will be number 1. This would be number 2. Done. This part are done. This part are done. Next, we have to compare these two. Who is going to come first? S or T? S is going to come first. That means this would be third and this would be fourth. What do we want? We want which will appear third in the dictionary. Third means third is case. D is the right answer. Okay. Next. Okay. See, this is simple puzzle based blood relation question which came last year also and it came again. Okay. Okay, let's do it. A is the brother of B. A is the brother of B. Then B is the son of C. B is the son of C. So I'll put C at the top. C is the daughter of D. C is the daughter of D. Okay, and then D is the wife of E. D is the wife of E. So D is the wife, that means minus of E. E would come out here and it will be plus. Okay, D is the wife of E. Done. Now, how is E related to B? Related to B. So B would look E and B is going to call E as what? As her grandfather, as his grandfather, which is option number B. Option number B. Got it? Next. 15. Mobile is coded as this. Similarly, phone is coded as what? Let me write down quickly. I taught you, right? Word and a letter based analogy question. Mobile is coded as what? N Q E M Q K. In the same manner, phone is coded as what? Phone. Okay, let's write down the letter numbers out here. M is 13, O is 15, B is 2, I is 9, L is 12, E is 5. N is 14, Q 17, E is 5, M is 13, Q 17, K is 11. So if you compare them, you can see plus 1 out here. 15 plus 2 is 17, 2 plus 3 is 5, 9 plus 4 is 5 and 6. So we are adding 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 like that. So just do out here also, we'll get the answer. P is 16, H is 8, O is 15, N is 14, E is 5. So when I add a plus 1 out here, we get 17 means Q. Q, okay, all option has Q. Plus 2, you have 10 means you have J. QJ. QJ, okay, let's take one more and we'll get the answer. Plus 3, if I do, I get 18 means R. QJR. QJR again, okay, very cunning examiner. He knows what we are doing. 18 again, we need an R. R, okay, option A is the right answer, done. Okay, option A would be the right answer. Next, number 16. Undated is coded as this, okay. Again, same thing, see, again, letter analogy. Let's use the same condition that we have learned. Undated. Undated is coded as what? It is coded as ATE DUND. Okay, similarly, correct. Correct is coded as what? So you can notice what? We can notice that out here. If I split them, let's see this. ATE. Yes. And then you can see that we have UND. So this ATE is written at the front. UND is taken at the back like this. And this last D is put it out here. Okay. Last D is put it out here. So same concept we'll use out here. So we'll add core. And we'll see this rec. Okay. So rec is going to come in front. Okay. Core is going to go behind and T is going to come in front. So rect core is the right answer. Which is my rect core is option number D. RECTCOR. Okay. Easy question. Okay. Just arrangement the letters. Next. 117. Doctor is to patient. Lawyer is to. Who does doctor treat? Doctor treats patient. Similarly, lawyer would take the case of his clients. Is the right answer. Next. 18. Center is coded as CNR. CNR. Happy is coded as what? Okay. Let's check. So if I see center, we have coded as CNR. CNR. In the same way, if we have happy, what will be the code? So we can notice that we are taking the odd place letters. That means C. C, N, and R. Others we are neglecting. We have removed them. Just we are putting here and then we are repeating the same letter again out here. So same concept we'll use out here. Odd place means H, P, Y. Just put H, P, Y and then repeat this one more time, H, P, Y. And this would be option number. Okay, H, P, Y is not D, sorry, B. B is the right answer, B. Okay, next. Question number 119. Find the wrong number. So you can notice, right, all other numbers are square numbers except 99. 19 is not a square number. See, 1 is 1 square, 9 is 3 square, 36 is 6 square, this is 9 square, this is 11 square. 99 is not a square number. That's why 99 is the odd one out. C. Next. 120. Seismology is earthquake. That means seismology is a branch which studies earthquake. Seismology is a branch which studies earthquake. Same manner, ornithology is a branch which studies birds. This is the branch which studies bird. Option number A is the right answer. Okay, entomology, pedology, and carniology, you can look what are the branches of what study they do it. Right? Next. Okay, 121. A snail is at the bottom of a 20 feet well. Each day it climbs up to 3 feet, but at night it slips back 2 feet. Okay, so that means what's happening is, okay, it's a bit logic based question. So this is a well, this is a 20 feet well, this is 20 feet total, okay. So what happens is in one day, what's happening is in one day, the snail, it climbs 3 feet, this is 3 feet, okay, this is 3 feet. At the daytime he climbs 3 feet, okay, but then again at night he comes down 2 feet. So when he comes down 2 feet, he'll reach again this position. This is what's happening. So in short, if I see, okay, in one day, okay, this is 1 day case, okay, in one day, how much feet he has climbed? He has climbed only 1 feet. He has climbed only 1 feet. Yes, in one day he has climbed only 1 feet. So same manner, how many days will it take the snail to reach the top at the well? So if we want the snail to reach the top, that means at the last day, okay, I should cover 3 feet. Because if he covers 3 feet, that time only he'll reach the top. Okay, if you go back 2 feet, then you'll go back down. So it should be 3 feet. In that time only I'll reach the top. And this is 1 day. Okay, this is the day for 1 day work. So in that case, let's check how many days do we need till reach 20 feet. So here we have covered 3 feet already. And bottom we are left out with how many feet? You would say 17 feet. Yes, 17 feet. So we'll require how many days? So to cover this 17 feet, okay, in one day we are covering only 1 feet. So 17 feet would be covered in how many days? 17 days. So this would be 17 days. 17 days. Because in one day he is climbing only 1 feet. Okay, so 17 days he'll climb 7 feet. And last day I have to make him climb 3 feet. Because if he climbs 3 feet, then only he'll reach at the top, right? So that means total days is how much? 1 plus 17 is 18 days. Very simple question. 18 days will be the right answer, okay? 18 days. Many of them, what they do is, they subtract 2 minus 1 is 1 feet only, and then they divide 20 feet by this and they get 20 days. This is wrong, my friend. Okay, be careful. Okay, in that way your snail will never climb at the top. If you do 20 days 20 feet, so he'll come back down again, right? So we want him to climb on the last day, so we have to make him climb 3 feet first, and then the remaining days you can take it like in 1 day format. In that way you'll have 18 days in total, which is my option number A. Okay, so it's a bit logical, but it's not that difficult. Okay, again we have a syllogism. Let's do it. All flowers are red. So all flowers should be red. So we'll draw this. Then some roses are flower. So we'll draw roses out here like this. This is roses are flower. Done. Let's see the conclusion now. All roses are red. Do you see all roses inside red? No, right? No, not possible. Wrong. Some roses are red. Do you see some roses are red? Yes. See this part. In this part, I can see rose and red are coming together. So this is absolutely correct. So option B is the right answer. No rose are red is absolutely wrong. Okay, we can see some rose are red. So no rose are red is absolutely wrong. So B is the right answer. Okay, next. Okay, 123. Okay, this is another pointing type question. A man is looking at a photograph of someone. Okay. So there are two men out here because one man is looking at another man. His friend asked him, who is in the picture? Okay, he was asking about that particular man. Who is that man in the picture? The man replies, okay, brother and sister, I have none. That means that man will not have any brother or sister. Okay, and then he says what? But that man's father, that means other man. Okay, who is telling? The actual man is talking about the other man. So I'm writing it here. Okay, other man's what? That man's father. So this man's father, this means this guy. We are here, okay, this guy. He is what? He is my father's son. Okay, his father's son. His father's son means what? If I see this man, okay, this man's father would be this guy, right? This guy. And his son should be this one. His son should be this one. Okay, but in this case, if you see, this man is having a brother. So it cannot be true, right? That means this man should sit out here. This man should sit himself out here. Because he has already mentioned that I have no brother or sister. So it cannot be this. So in that case, what we'll have to do is, we'll have to do this, that, so you put that man out here. Put this man out here. Put this man out here and you make his father at the top. This is the condition which is following out here. This is the condition. Okay. So see, this man is saying, okay, that your man's father, okay, your man's father is my father's father. Okay, is my father's son. Sorry, is my father's son. So this is why this will be the diagram. Now in this diagram, what will be the answer? Who is in the picture? Who is in the picture? So you can say we are talking about this man, right? Who is this? This man's son. This man's son, which is option number A. His son. Option number A. Got it? Next. Okay, 124. Table based sitting arrangement I've set. See, it came. Okay, circular table. Right? Okay, let's do it quickly. We'll draw a circular table. There are how many people? 6 people, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Done. Let's see. B is immediate right of A. So if I put A out here and they are facing the center, right? So this will be the right side. B would be here. B is immediate right of A. Next, C is to the immediate left of E. I don't know where C and E is coming. I'll just write it down. That whoever C is, C should be on the immediate left of E. C is on the immediate left of E. D is not sitting next to B or E. Okay. D cannot sit next to B or E. Right? And lastly, F is sitting between B and D. F is sitting between B and D. That means F would be here. F is sitting between B and D. Okay. This is the condition. Okay. And lastly, I put them. Okay. C should be on the left of E. So if you put E out here, this will be the left. So it will come C out here. Done. This is the diagram. Okay. Now, as I got the diagram, what's the question? Who is sitting to the immediate left of F? Immediate left of F, look who is sitting. F is looking inside, right? So this will be the left. So in the left, we see B. So B is the right answer, option number A. B is the right answer, option number A. Got it? Next. Okay. Last question. Yeah, and then so, okay. A person has a certain number of mangoes. Okay, he has certain number of mangoes. Do we know how many mangoes? We don't know. So here we need to utilize the concept of equation formation. Okay, let's write. Suppose I say that the man has X mangoes. Okay, number of mango is X. Right. If he gives 5 mango to his friend, so we don't know how many mango does his friend have. So let me assume that his friend is having 5 mangoes. Okay, 5 mango, what do I say? 5, not 5 mangoes, Y mangoes, Y. Right, okay. If he gives 5 mango, right, when this man gives him 5 mangoes, that means from him 5 mangoes is gone. Okay, and Y gains 5 mangoes. Because he gave 5 mangoes from himself to that particular man. So he took out 5 mangoes from here and gave it there, okay. If he gives 5 mango to his friend, he will have twice as many mango as his friend. So his friend is having this much. So this will be twice as many. That means 2 times of this case. 2 times of this case. This is what is given. Okay. Similarly, if he gives 15 mangoes to his friend, again, if I give him 15 mangoes, that means I am 15 mango deficient. And this guy will have 15 mangoes more. Okay. In that case, he will have same number of mangoes. In that case, both of them becomes equal. That means exact same equation we are having out here. Done. We just solve these 2 equations and we will get the answer for what do we need? How many mango does the person have? We want to get X. Let's find X. So first of all, simplify this equation. I'll open the bracket. So here we'll have X minus 5 equal to 2Y plus 2 5s are 10. I'll bring 2Y out here. So X minus of 2Y is equal to 15. X minus 2Y equal to 15 we are getting. Okay. Similarly, this equation, if I simplify, okay, this equation 1, this equation number 2. If I take Y here and 15 there, so you'll see X minus of Y equal to 30. Let's solve this equation. I taught you, remember? How to solve them? Just subtract them. Subtract the equation. When I subtract, X cancels out. Out here will be having how much? We are having minus Y equal to minus of 15. Minus minus cancel, so we are getting Y has 15 mangoes. If Y has 15 mangoes, how much will X have? You can use any equation, this or this. I'll use this one. Okay. So we have X minus Y means Y is 15 equal to 30. Therefore, X will have 30 plus of 15 means 45 mangoes, which is option number B. So this was a bit time consuming question, but okay, whatever it is, we could solve it. Okay, there's a trick also, but okay, whatever it is, right? We don't have to see the trick. The basic is fine to us. Done. So this is the overall paper solution, my friend, and is purely accurate. Okay, all questions are done with maintaining the accuracy. So this was the case of reasoning. Actually, we did not cover. This was the question they asked us. So reasoning was also quite simple, but I felt that reasoning it is difficult to do 20 out of 20 questions. So if in reasoning, if you have attempted at least 17 to 18 questions, then you have a good attempt. Okay, then you have a good attempt. Fine. So maths should be 15 out of 15. Maths should be 15 out of 15 because questions were very, very simple. But reasoning, okay, I can expect you have done 17 to 18 questions, right? So this is it, my friend. So this is the analysis of our paper, and also I have done the paper solution for you. So I hope you enjoyed the session. Okay, I hope you could understand what are the areas where you might have made a mistake. So do not get demotivated, right? You have a lot more options waiting for you. And also I would suggest that aspirants who are giving state exams, very good, you give state exams, but along with that try to give central exams as well, because their syllabus is also almost similar. And the good thing about central exams is that we don't have to study state specific general knowledge questions, right? So our syllabus is not that vast. But in state exam, the difficult thing is that we have to study state related history, geography, polity, everything. So that is another vast portion, right? So I would suggest to give central exams as well. If you need any guidance and all, you can ask in the comment box, and also kindly mention the score. How much score have you covered? How much score did you attempt? How much score is it coming out to be? Okay, one question is 2 marks. So based on that, you calculate. Either you can give number of questions attempted, or you can give number of score, because the next session that I'll be bringing for you would be cutoff session, cutoff analysis session, where I'll give the accurate cutoff that will be for this examination. And based on this cutoff, you can think and decide if you want to prepare for skill test or not, or you join our foundation batch to cover all the basic concepts from the very start and solve maths and reasoning question like this, because we have to secure 70 out of 70 marks in maths and reasoning, my friend. Okay, because as I mentioned, general knowledge and these theoretical subjects are very much uncertain. You never know what the examiner might ask. But in maths and reasoning, he will not ask anything else. He'll ask the same thing, the same chapter, but he'll just twist and turn the question. But if you have a good basic, then you will never face any difficulty in solving the questions. Okay, so that is why join our foundation batch. This is the foundation batch, Meghalaya foundation batch. We have brought for all the aspirants of Meghalaya, and in our MCQ batch, we have got a very good feedback. So we are expecting that from MCQ batch also, our aspirants, there are some aspirants which might be selected this time. Last time 4 of them got selected as LDA. This time also we are expecting good numbers. So let's hope for the best, because I can see in the group, in our WhatsApp group, our students are texting 240 to 260 marks, something like that. Okay, so that is why in order to have an accurate cutoff, I want you all also to comment down below your score or your attempts. And based on that, we'll make a final cutoff session. Right? Because last time, I think last year, the cutoff went above 250. Okay, but the paper was moderate level last time. Okay, if you see maths and reasoning portion also, the question was not that easy. It was moderate level, and still it went till 250. So this time, as we see that maths reasoning portion is quite simple, so we can expect that the cutoff might be a bit higher. But that analysis I can only give if you comment down below. So make sure to comment your score, okay, and comment as many comments as possible so that we get an accurate cutoff, okay, a range from this to this much. And if you're scoring between them, I would suggest you to start preparing your skill test. Skill test means typing and all, they do it. So start practicing typing from now onwards only. Okay, there are a few websites. So I'll make another video for that. How to do typing, how to cover typing and other things. I'll make a video for that also. Right? So 3-4 videos are coming for you, which are very, very important for you. So make sure to see them. Along with that, if you're serious, if you really want to crack the examination, then I can help you do that. You just have to join our MPSC LDA batch, because out here, what you have to do is you have to just attend the class and you just have to practice the questions. That's it. Other parts are done by us. Paper analysis, paper solution, everything, common type question, whatever have to given will be given by us. Right? You just have to study so you can join the foundation batch. And in order to do that, you can contact this given number given out here, 92402 31041. This is the contact number. You can contact and get yourself enrolled. Get counseling first, okay, and the counselor will give you guide properly. What are the things that you'll be getting in the batch, and what are the exams which will be covered. So exams will be covered such as your LDA, okay, then DSC, LDA, UD, UDA, okay, and then we have a sub or divisional officer, sub-divisional officer, we have license officer, okay, and sub-inspector, and so many exams are there waiting for you, right? So you just have to keep preparing. Don't stop the consistency, okay? Just keep preparing and make sure to comment down below your score. So thank you so much for joining in. We have a batch for sub-inspector also. If you have applied for sub-inspector in supply, then you can join this particular batch. This will be very much beneficial for you, okay? The batch starts from the 31st of August. We still have time. So if you want, you can join this batch, because in MCQ batch also we started only for 20 days. The batch was only for 20 days, but our aspirants are scoring around about this score. Just imagine, in 20 days, right? So it's a very good thing. They have increased their level to next level. So we have 1 month in our hand to give this particular examination. So if you are serious, then you can join this particular batch as well. Okay. So the contact number is given here. You can contact, and also I hope you enjoyed the session. I hope you've understood what are the areas where you made mistake and what are the areas where you can improve your time, because time is something very, very important for us. Okay, and that you can only do it by utilizing basic along with the tricks. Don't always go for tricks, because if you go for tricks, you won't understand if the question changes. Okay, you need the basic. So you understand the basic and then you learn the trick. And that thing we teach you in our paid batches. So make sure to join our paid batch. So thank you so much. If you found this video informative, share as much as you can. And also make sure to subscribe our channel, because there's a lot of things coming for you in a while. So see you all. Thank you and keep studying. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.